Good morning, good Enigmas. So, last time I did some pretty hard ones, but I did manage to solve quite a few. I'm in the wrong level pack right now. Let's go back to Enigma 1. So, there's two things I wanted to bring up. So the first was basement. I opened up the level file and there's nothing special to it. It really is just what it is on the surface. So that's a little bit silly. And then the other thing was meditation. So, as you can see, I got the par time on this one, and if you check here, the par is 36 seconds. And I'm not going to, try to get it again, but I think the strategy which I used to get it again is interesting enough that I would like to show it off for you. So let's enter real quick. And you'll probably recall that last time I tried to get this, I used the eventual desyncing of the marbles, which just happens after a while. But that's actually too slow for the par time, just because it takes about 8 to 10 seconds to desync them enough in the first place. And then it's basically just a cosmic game of luck to try and actually arrange the desyncs in a way that allows you to pressure push things out. But there is actually a strategy to beat this level without desyncing anything. And what it involves is you start by moving two off the screen, and you'll notice that they respawn there. And the thing about respawning is that until they fully respawned, they don't actually take any mouse input. And we can use that by basically killing these off and then basically bouncing the marbles into them before they respawn. And basically the collision between those marbles in the top space causes enough of a desync in the energy for the ones on the bottom to be in a better position to roll out. And of course, it's something to the effect of that. And of course, I said I wouldn't show it off for you, but I kind of really want to do it again, just because it's so cool. I'll give it 5 more attempts, I promise. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Alright. So I didn't get it, but that's how you do it. And that's how you do it fast enough to get the frankly evil par time. So, next up is Not Hard Atoll. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. It's another Martin level, and there's puzzle blocks in a rather ominous formation. It looks like I can only push this up or down. And actually, maybe I'll be able to push it right. I sure am. And I think I'm going to need to keep doing this series of pushes in order to allow me to access it from either side. So I haven't been paying too much attention to the oxide stones, but that should be fine. That's green, okay. There's another match. This is a silly little level. I do like the use of just such a large puzzle block structure. Next is Black Lava by, not sure how to pronounce that one. So we've got, this is pretty similar to the Turbulence level, except it's kind of harder to actually make sense of the layout here. But at the very least, there's no death on the sides. So, blue, red, green. Although it is actually kind of hard to navigate in between these, so I'm going to reset again. Wouldn't you know it, it's blue, red, green once more. Okay, so there's actually a little place of stability in here. Of course, it's hard to take advantage of it. And those push me out like that, so let's just reset again. I get the feeling that this is the type of level which has a special shuffle, which basically keeps the colors paired on each side. So, yep, just gonna keep resetting until I actually manage to hit something on the other side, but we need to learn the geometry of this a bit more. So, those are evident. The slopes are random. The slopes are random. Okay. So that's this level's unique flavor of nonsense. What is going on with the slopes here? I'm like rotating. My puppy's making a strange sound. Alright, well, red, blue, green. Yep, so going down there is not evidently very good. So, come on. Come on. Okay. Can we make it to the other side? Evidently not. But, oh, well, I died. Red. Blue. Green once more. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty difficult because of all the randomness of the movement. I might need to, like, memorize which floor tiles push you in which direction. So it looks like the those are upright slopes, and then these are like down left slopes maybe. Alright, my puppy's making some strange sounds, so I'm going to tend to that real quick. Hope you don't mind. Alright, not quite sure what their deal is, but they're just playing around, I guess. So green. This one's really hard to hit. Wow. Like, really hard to hit. Green, red, blue. Okay. And then... Okay, so that's aimed like that. Like, there's some floors which almost just look plain, but then they're still pushing me. And evidently that's just me not having memorized the graphic, but... Alright, so green, red, blue. Yeah, this one's actually quite hard to really do anything in. The skulls are much closer together than in Turbulence. Although it is still nice to not have any death pits. Alright. This is promising. Although I didn't actually... Okay. I sort of just got lucky with that being the one I needed. But I can still lose it all. Like that. And getting a bounce on the wall is actually not that good either, because sometimes that just gives you a whole bunch of velocity into a slope to completely wreck your life with. Yeah, I'm going to keep resetting every time I die without getting to the edge. Yeah, I'm not going to have much to say on this one. Alright, my puppies actually need more attention, so double pause. Huzzah. Alright, you might need to expect even more weird noises in a bit. So, green, blue, red. It's hard to really put into words just how much the slope force is affecting me here. Dang. This is definitely a unique type of bad. I'd like a version of this layout which doesn't have every single slope pointing towards a depth surface. Maybe that's too much to ask for, though. Like that one there. My puppies are getting at it again. Alright, I'm going to mute the mic, but not to... Okay, you didn't get to hear my sigh of relief there, but thank goodness. What is going on here? What? Okay, I think I get it. So these are moving on a path. The lasers themselves seem to be just spawning randomly. But at the very least, I can stay safe by just sort of waiting in this cross here. So, I guess I'll do that. We can certainly try to memorize where the oxid stones are, but seems like a risk to actually try and touch them when there's random lasers spawning everywhere. Okay, where are the other ones? Like, I'd expect a few of them to get hit by now. Why am I only seeing a red and a green? Yep, same old red and green. Not seeing anything else right now. Had a close shave with that laser. Seriously, something's up. Okay, I think I might get it. If the lasers aren't shooting any of the oxid stones, then that must mean that they are located at the places where the lasers can't hit, which would be these walls here. Or not. Okay. Are they placed randomly? Is that the deal? I'll let these pass over. Again, doesn't seem like I've accomplished much. Like, I know where a blue and a yellow are, but are they despawning somehow? In a way that's... No, they seem to be going to the end just fine. Oh, but they're despawning before the... What? Okay, I am baffled. Okay, well I revealed a red one in one of the places where a laser wasn't shooting. So I guess let's try to pay attention to where lasers are not. Okay, so, oh, okay, I get it now. The lasers, wherever they aren't, there is an oxid stone. So that's the hint I can use. So there's my red that I'm looking for. And I believe the other red, if I can get to it in time, is down there. Okay, so we've got another match. I do have to be careful not to die, but that's a game which I can play all day long. So next up, let's analyze the sides here. Is there anything on the right edge? Okay, the top right corner needs examining. Okay, so that's the blue one I'm missing. And I got a match, so that's good. So now all that's left is yellow. So that's one yellow which got shot just now. Let's look at the... It's probably on the left column somewhere, if I just had to guess. Okay, so it's the top left. So if we can get there, then that'll be good. It's a little bit spooky every time I have to do that, but level finished. Alright, so that one was silly, and will probably be pretty rough for a par time, depending on how it plays out, but moving on. Advanced lasers. So this is another Lucas map. These have been pretty okay. So we've got some laser targets here, and we have a switch. And okay, I'm not quite sure what this means. So it's passing through this and shooting up and down. And presumably it just needs to hit both of the stones there, but something is causing the blocks to appear. So, we do have some laser blocks to use for whatever purposes we desire. Let's go ahead and get them out of the wall here. So we do know enough about the principles of lasers to hopefully solve whatever the puzzle is here, including the fact that lasers can reflect back. And we have 2 lasers to work with is another thing. I'm going to reset actually to just analyze this a bit more. So it's passing through the top one, but it's going through it's hitting the bottom one. So what if we put a laser in the bottom one's path? Now that is causing that to happen. Okay. What if we block the top one? Then that remains open. Strange. What if we need... a specific laser to hit a specific block? So something like... if I can actually get that into position. Something like this. But here, because I almost just did that wrong. And what if we direct the bottom one to the top target there by doing a little bit of this? So this should... Cool. That finished the level. So I guess it was that. I just sort of guessed, but... what is this? Is this another meditation? Sure is. And it's by the guy who just made the slope hell, so... Oh, I see. So we've got these little things here. And the white tile... Okay, This is... I'm going to go into the other vortices. Okay, so it seems like they all go into that same tile. And from what I gather, we can technically swap the boxes around, but it's seeming like it will probably be a better idea to have one outside. We're going to push this. Okay. Oh, and there's also, okay. Right, so there's something I forgot about, is that if you push a block onto yourself, you die. And obviously that's not good for the cases, for the intents and purposes of this puzzle. Alright, so let's put this out here. We respawned out there again, but... Right, so when the things are in the holes, that's when they're most susceptible to dying. But... let's put this down like that. So now we have 2 on the outside. And 3 on the outside. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to basically trying, of course, to be careful. That ball being in that hole is actually pretty nice for right now. Okay, so we can move that into position. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this here. We're going to bump this like that. And then move all of these into this box. And line them up like that. And give the box a hearty bump. Like this. And now everything's lined up. So there we go. So that's a cute little meditation. Alright, Spiral Race by John W.B. Snyers. Alright, that's a new name, I think. So, okay. So these are called impulse blocks, and as you can see, they basically create a force wave. And the thing about the force wave is that it basically bumps any adjacent blocks as it travels. And I believe what's going to happen is when it gets to the end here, it's going to push that box against the scaffold and prevent me from solving the puzzle. So, we do this, and now we have to basically win the race with it. Actually, so here's something. As long as we don't hit the spot ahead of the curve, it doesn't actually matter if we create any new impulses. So that's a way to do that a little bit better. And just like that, level finished. Alright, that was cute. Way to go by Daniel Heck. Alright, Daniel Heck, let's see what you got. So we got some Shogun stones and lasers, and some see-through triangle mirrors. Okay, this is fascinating. And they do like that. So I think we need to test out some interactions here. Okay, so these open and close gates. That closes that one. So let's move that off. Apologies for further dog barking. Gonna mute real quick. Alright, might need to mute a little bit more, but... Alright, so now that I'm pretty comfortable that the noise shouldn't be increasing that much more in the future, you can see I solved that one without really needing to say anything. It was just sort of a two-parter. The first part is getting the lasers out, and then the second part is directing them. So that wasn't too beyond what we've already done. So, Ibiza. Okay. Wait, par 6 minutes in one? That's ominous. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I guess this is just a giant search. Let's go around the back here, if we can. Nothing over here. And I'm going to guess that this is another random layout. Oh, and some of these are really hard to hit. Wow. Luckily there's none there. None there. Okay. None there. Alright, glad to be out of there at least. What's up here? So we've got a red there. It's good to know. Oh. Okay, that's lucky. And it doesn't look like they unset when you hit the things. So there's the blue I'm looking for. I believe the other blue was... Where was it actually? Was it over here? If I can get over there. Yeah, which might take a bit. Okay, so there's a blue match. I see why the par time is as high as it is now. Nothing I ought to do but just check every option. So nothing there, that's good. Some of these slopes are really mean. So nothing there. Nothing there. Might take a while to get a bounce out of there. I'm not sure if this is a restart on death level either, so... Okay, we're out. Let's go ahead and actually... never mind. So, nothing in there. This is a particularly annoying one to hit, but doesn't look like there's anything in there at least. Speaking of annoying ones... Alright. Wow, these slopes are being really mean to me. Like, they won't let me, There we go. So it doesn't look like there's anything in there. They're gonna be in one of these. Was there one under the red, which I never checked? Let's try it. No. Okay, so there's evidently a pair somewhere, which I haven't checked. If they both had the green, that'd be pretty funny. Okay, so there's one green. Now where's the other? It's gotta be somewhere. It's not down there. Presumably not down there. Oh, hold on. Come on. Oh, dang it. I think I just missed the par time by accidentally flubbing that. Level finished, yep. If I go out real quick... Oh, 601. Okay, well I missed it by a little bit then. So, Puzzle Hacker. By, yeah, this name again. So it looks like we need to push all of these into here. And what's on the other side? Oxide stones and a switch. Huh. Alright. Just going to make some guesses as for what move. I think I'd like this to be pretty low. And then perhaps all the way down there. Right. So we've got a few interesting pieces. This is a 7 by 5 space. I'm going to just sort of intuit another thing real quick. Can I push this like this? If I can actually hit it correctly. So right here. And then if I hit it down, that looks a little bit nice. Oh, maybe I've got something. Alright. Yeah, I think this is it actually. So we've got this whole space filled in. I won't say I fully solved that on purpose. More like it just happened, but... Okay, so I hit the switch. And now I can go down here. Cool, level finished. That was neat. Cage the lions. Okay. Yep, so we've got some rotors here. And... okay, I think I get it. So when we let these out, we need to put them into here. So it looks like this pair and this pair. So I think I want to let this one out first. Oh, this lets both out. Okay, that's not quite what I expected. I did get one though. Alright, so I think I want to manipulate them like this. We can do the merry-go-round as much as we need to. So now, you follow me out of here, and you do like that. Cool, level finished. Confetti, Jacob Scott. Alright, Jacob, what have you got? So this is seemingly another maze. Is it a random maze? Let's confirm that. It seems like the layout is the same, but the blocks are random. So that's better than I'd expect, honestly. We need to find the oxide stones, wherever they are. This might be the last one for this session. Very fun use of inverse floors here. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, there's a switch. Okay. Thing of intrigue spotted. Fun screen transition nonsense. Got a long straightaway down here. Alright. Anything cool? Let's go up here, actually. I see. Maybe it's a good idea that I went through there first. Oh, there's all the oxid stones I need to hit. But they're all like that. Huh. Weird. Yeah, so how did we get over there? This is a nothing path. And there's also nothing over here. Yep, so it looks like our last puzzle episode will be just a maze. Fine by me, honestly. These inverse floors do still mess me up sometimes. Alright, so we're up here now. This is quite a long-winded maze. Almost thought it ended in a dead end there for a second. Alright. Going around the top. Alright. Hopefully I'm on my way to the switch. I sure am. Alright, so what happens? Second maze? Is this what I'm seeing right now? Are you for real? Why would you do that? I mean, I'll do it, but fascinating. I'd like to just get a view, please. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Nice long road of nothing. Love to see it. Am I there? Maybe. Got a last inverse floor to move over. It's a little bit silly. Alright, level finished. Oh. Well, this is silly. Right. So, it looks like what's going on here is these pressure plates are exerting force on me. And it's a pretty strong one to boot. Like, really strong, wow. Alright. Nothing too out of my depth here. As long as I don't die another time and skyrocket into an abyss. Come on. Hitting these is quite hard. I promise I'm trying. Oops. And that's a reset. And if I let that happen like that, then I just die, so... Come on. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oops. Yeah, my memory's getting especially bad. Alright. So it looks like what's going on here is the pressure plates do change the force that's exerted, but they only do it by like flipping it to be basically away from the direction and only on one axis. Alright, almost got it. Come on. Alright, level finished. Siegfried back at it again. I don't trust them anymore. So let's quit. And 85% solved. Sounds cool. I think I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching.